A very good evening from the Bursamundo Hockey Stadium in Rourkela. It is time for match 35 in the Hero Hockey India League, and it is a great game between Tamil Nadu Dragons and Team Gonasika. I have to say, that's a big surprise, isn't it? So there are the two captains for tonight. Amit Rohidis for the Tamil Nadu Dragons, and Tim Howard is going to be captaining for Gonasika tonight.
Hello everyone, this is match number 35 between Tamil Nadu Dragons and Team Gonasika. मेरे साथ दोनों captains हैं Amit Rohidas and Tim Howard, and the umpires are ready to flip the coin. Oh, what will you do?
Ball fast.
The Dragons have won the toss and they will start the play.
Good to see all these children there. They're from the St. John Mary's School in Kutra. That was the best part as the umpires make their way out. Saurabh Rajput and Raghu Prasad. And our video umpire tonight is Anand Dangi, also from India. So we've got an all India lineup in the officials tonight. And as they take up their spot in the middle of the field of play, and those young lads and girls smile and wave, the two captains make their way out. Big David Hart again following Amit Rohidis. And they will line up across the centre of the field and be introduced to the crowd. Well, I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing this game with you as the players again come through, as we see them do every game before we can get the action underway. And we will turn to the team lineup shortly. And I can tell you that David Hart, of course, will start under the bar for the Tamil Nadu Dragons, which you would expect. Anand Lakra will be wide on the right-hand side defending, and Yip Janssen and Amit Rohidis will tend to be in the middle. But it's the forward line that we're going to have to watch. Karti has been trusted along with Aaron J alongside Gubbers, hoping to link up with Tom Craig and Sheshe Gowda.
The Dragons with the last-minute instructions from David Hart leading from front. And there's the Gonasika team. They will have to come out with their best game yet if they want to have an upset here. Starting the goal, Suraj Karkera. Tim Howard is going to hold central midfield at the back. Manpreet Singh, Jack Waller, Jacob Drapp bring up the midfield. SK Uttapa, Timothy Clement up front. They will want to be amongst the goals.
Ten,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2.
1. Let's play.
So the Dragons get us underway. The ball played straight back to Sorsby. He goes wide. Dragons in the yellow, Gonasika in the blue. Can Gonasika cause a little bit of an upset tonight? Sitting in 7th spot, taking on the league leaders. Lovely steal there coming that time. And the ball played back. That was good work being done by Amir Ali. Edge of the circle. Amir Ali now goes in, lays it back. It's still with Gonasika. Can't get the shot away. SK Uttapa, though, wins a penalty corner for his team in the first minute.
Right up, SK Uttapa finding himself with a little bit of space. Did well to pull himself away from the defender and finding the foot. The first penalty corner to Gonasika.
Arajit lines up at the first battery. Timothée Clement is at the second. I'm sure they'll go with Arajit. He looks like he's shifting. He's gone to the second battery. Hits it hard. Hart logging, saves well.
Just trying the variation there, trying to slip the ball across and catch David Hart by surprise. But David Hart brings off the first save.
But they've won the ball back. Good work by Jack Waller out wide on the right-hand side for Gonasika. It's a good start by them. Certainly setting their stall early. Amir Ali again playing that one forward, but it's been won over. Aaron J.
They tried the variation, but I still think when you are trying the variation, you have to still try and get a deflected ball past David Hart. So still straight to him.
Comes wide again. Amir Ali trying to go one way, then the other. Drills it to the back post. There's nobody there again. That's twice now on the far side. I've got to say, SK Uttapa's been a little bit stationary. Comes from Wales. Proudly Welsh as well. carried forward now. And Lakra just dropping it back. That's a good pass, and well, was there a push there? Certainly hitting the ground. And there have been a few of the coaches getting upset, claiming players are diving.
There's the ball being played into the D. Yeah, I just thought that was a push by Vishnu coming from his back. The Dragons with their first penalty corner.
Yeah, it was a clumsy challenge, wasn't it, when you saw it? Ludwig makes his way to the baseline. Amit Rohidis, and alongside him is Karti. Rohidis is at the second battery. Janssen not on the pitch, so they go to Amit Rohidis. Oh, he puts it in the bottom corner, and really the first attack reaps a reward for the Dragons. A goal from a penalty corner from the captain, Amit Rohidis.
Amit Rohidis, a perfect execution of a drag flick. Going to the left of the goalkeeper, no chance really.
And Ryan van Eyck just gives it a little punch in the air. Now carried out by Janssen. Out wide, and it's controlled there by Prithvi, but he lost it. SV Sunil feeds it out. Clement now. Back to SV Sunil. SV Sunil, oh, he tried to play it back to Clement, and it was just slightly ahead of him.
Just thought played a bit too early by SV Sunil. He should just held on to it a wee bit longer. Clement was making the run behind the defender.
Well, a miss-hit pass that time from Janssen. Chance for Gonasika. Can they get a goal before the break? Struan Walker on the ball. Sneaks it through. Arojit, what a finish from the top of the circle. First time strike. They are back on level terms.
That is what makes him so brilliant, Arjit Hundal. Half a chance and just made it count. A loose ball played by the Gonasikas in the middle of the ground. Setting him up beautifully and wasted no time.
And getting the adulation of his teammates. Those Dragons could afford a draw and going to a shootout, but a loss could make things very interesting. I'm pretty sure they will still make the top four because they're in first place at the moment. But boy, it would make it interesting. The hooter goes for the end of the first quarter, and it's honours even in that first 15-minute spell. Gonasika coming out firing right from the start. Went behind from a penalty corner, but Arojit with a wonderful strike from the top of the circle, getting the ball past David Hart, has pulled his team level. We take a look at the shots now. Well, there has to be more shots, I think, for Gonasika. A, because they've got a goal, and B, we saw David Hart make a couple of saves. But anyway, the score at the first break is Tamil Nadu Dragons 1, Gonasika 1. Back out for the second quarter, and the Dragons have got it underway. All level at one apiece at the moment. And what a first quarter that was. Thoroughly entertaining. Comes wide again to Yashdeep Siwach. Held up though, good defensive work being done. Ollie Payne has come on, I can tell you, for Gonasika. They're rotating their goalkeeper quarter by quarter. So the Great Britain and England goalkeeper there under the bar for Gonasika. Nilam Kes, the player, trying to get in, and now it's a shot on the turn. Well, Ephraim's was definitely having a shot at goal then from that angle.
Yeah, that would have been a beauty had it found the goal. That angle pretty narrow.
Well, whether it was backstick or not, it didn't look like that, but it certainly created danger. And here they come, played in by SK Uttapa, looking for Struan Walker, and it's going to be Arojit who gets the free hit, top of the circle. SK Uttapa takes it quickly, feeds it to Waller. Waller into the circle. Does that hit a foot? Shot saved by Hart. Not sure he knew too much about it. It was an instinctive shot.
I just thought he missed the first try on goal. Followed up with the second try. That is the first one he missed, and the second one straight into the pad of David Hart. I just thought he did well to close him down pretty quickly.
Manpreet has to go back. Ludwig is following him there. Now it's Charlet. Amir Ali is on the left. He goes to him now. Charlet continues his run. Played forward, Struan Walker collects it for Gonasika. Through the legs he goes, advances towards the circles, beaten Janssen. Walker's going all the way, runs into Hart though. Hart straight off his line, got his pad down, and like a long barrier, just stopped the ball going into his goal.
So all the skills there in that run from Walker. Did we not a little dink over the stick, a pull to the right, trying to pull it to the left, but again David Hart just closed him down early enough.
Those are the sort of goals that were meat and drink for SV Sunil in his day. Thierry Brinkman there, still the leading goal scorer for the Kalinga Lancers in the tournament with 9. And then we've got Jugraj on 8, a couple of players on 7. Thomas Domine, who's been superb for the Delhi Pipers, along with Hendricks from the Lancers. Janssen, who's in this game, he's sitting there on 6 at the moment. He's trying to stay in touch with the top scorers. Here is SV Sunil. He's won a free hit for his side, and that was given away cheaply by Yashdeep Siwach. Tom Craig now launches an attack, surging run from him. Just slips the ball back to Salisbury and gets the return pass. Good covering defence though, made him have to stop in his tracks. Thrown to the baseline, that'll be brought down. And trying to turn off the foot, was it, of his own player? That was Abaran Sudev.
They did well of bringing the aerial ball down. His reverse pass just finding the foot of Sheshagowda.
And I'm sure the national coach is watching that. Good work being done again by Amir Ali. Although he's just lost out now, just a little touch. Coming back and helping out is Abaran Sudev. Zwicker. And Craig just let that one run. And that's a super pass inside the circle, slipping across it goes, and it didn't quite make it to Raheel. Ephraim's did everything he could to make sure that it did get back to Raheel. Manpreet wants to get on with things quickly.
Just slipped, did he? He was getting into a good position to try and take a try on goal.
Morton again, it's a good pass to Nicky Tamaya, helps it out wide. Great chance for them if it goes across the circle. Does it hit a foot? They're appealing for a penalty corner. The umpire's arms come out and there's no argument from the Dragons. So Gonasika have their second penalty corner of the match.
A little bit of space from the right side across. Didn't really get a good hold of the cross ball, but a foot in the D and a penalty corner to Gonasika.
Charlet waits at the top of the circle. It will go to him. Tries directly. Brilliant work again by the postman, but it's another penalty corner.
I thought it was saved at the pole. Maybe the ball was going out, and that's why the penalty corner.
So Charlet, we got 17 seconds left in the first half. Can he give Gonasika the lead? It goes to him again, flicks. Zwicker does his job again, but the ball was played into Amit Rohidis, and the umpire saying he played an advantage to allow them to get the shot away.
He will be disappointed with the last try on goal. Saved on the goal line.
Well, Martin Zwicker with 2 very important saves on the post right at the end of that second quarter in the first half. David Hart, well, he's had a few saves to make as well, reading the play really quickly. And as you can see there, 8 circle penetrations to 10, very even in this match, and 5 shots to 3 in favour of Team Gonasika. Score at half-time, Tamil Nadu Dragons 1, Gonasika 1. Welcome back for the second half of match 35. All tied up at 1 apiece at the moment between the Tamil Nadu Dragons and Team Gonasika in their penultimate game before we work out who is going to contest the semi-finals.
The Gonasikas are playing with such a high press early in the quarter. It does create that space just behind the first line of defence.
Well, great run cutting in from the right-hand side. They're coming back now and, well, shielding the ball with his stick as he came into the circle. So free hit goes Gonasika's way.
But he did all the hard work of carrying the ball into the striking circle. He will be disappointed with that final attempt to Lakra.
And, well, another player hits the turf and there's appeals for a penalty corner. And not surprisingly, the Dragons are querying it.
Gonasika making the best of that turnover. And a little push in the D. Did it look like one? I'm not sure, but a penalty corner nevertheless to Gonasika.
Well, Waller was the man who hit the turf. Unfortunately, we are seeing some players now going to ground quite easily. Charlet at the first battery, Arijit Hundal is at the second. Gonasika trying to take the lead for the second time in the match. Comes to Charlet, good save by Hart, and a good clearance from the rebound.
There's a variation they tried, Charlet switching positions when the ball was injected.
I just wonder if this game is going to explode like the last meeting between the two of them, where we had a flurry of goals in the final quarter. At the moment, both teams fairly cautious, not wanting to give anything away. Manpreet finds Vishnukant, who could have had a couple. There's a good run from Draper behind him, but he didn't sense that. Intercepted well. Vishnukant comes back and steals the ball back off Govers, but we've got two players down, one from either side. Vishnukant's gone down, but is back up. Dragons so close to confirming their place in the top four. Gonasika unable to do so, but they can have an impact on who does. That's a good steal. Breaking forward again, and a great save from Payne that time. Well, what a chance for Karti.
Gonasika, I thought, were very, very lucky. Draper, so unlike him to concede the ball.
Ludwig has got through a mountain of work in this game. Heavy touch from Amit Rohidis, but he gets it forward to Zwicker now. Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Into the circle, across it goes, but nobody able to get on the end. It was played a little bit too early for Blake Govers.
And I just thought it should have been, the movement should have been read a little bit early to Prithvi with the cross. Just a little undone by the defender coming back.
So Draper now. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Gonasika would love to take the lead. Struan Walker, it's gone up. Didn't hit the body. Still with Gonasika. Penalty corner goes their way though. And they've got a great chance to steal the lead right at the death of the third quarter.
The experience of SK Uttapa coming to play there on the baseline, just reversing the ball. Kept cool, kept his composure. Trying to lay it back. Not just the best idea to try and dive inside the D, but then a penalty corner to Gonasika.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same. I think Zwicker going to ground just made it easier. Walker is now at the first battery. Victor Charlet is at the second. No luck so far tonight for the drag flickers for Gonasika. They go to Charlet, goes outside the circle, play to Manpreet now, still outside the circle, deflected in, and what a finish that was. Jack Waller with the final touch, and clearly a routine they'd practiced.
Absolutely. I mean, it looked like it was a total mispush. Tema with the ball, ran away from his stick, set it across. Manpreet laying it across, and that, I think, is the only way they were going to get it across David Hart, with a deflection in front of him.
So Gonasika take the lead in the 45th minute. There are just 8 seconds remaining. Dragons throw it long, and that will go harmlessly out of play. Watched all the way by Victor Charlet. Well, take your hat off, Paul Revington. That was a brilliant routine, worked to perfection by Gonasika. Manpreet, such a crucial part of it. So the Dragons come off the field of play, top of the ladder, but trailing against Gonasika. 5 shots apiece at the moment, but 2 goals to 1 in favour of Gonasika. Score at the final break, Tamil Nadu Dragons 1, Gonasika 2. Well, the final quarter gets underway, and Gonasika leading by 2 goals to 1 against the team top of the ladder. Well,
just look at the way the Gonasikas are pushing the players up.
Well, after playing and losing that game 6-5 earlier, I'm sure they would feel that this is a crucial game that they win to get a little bit of revenge back. because they did everything in that match. Comes wide again. Dibsan Turki goes infield. Manpreet is having a monster of a game. It's broken kindly, but Arajit, well, I think he was put off by the man coming from the baseline, which was Vishnakan.
Just eluding Arajit. It was similar to the first goal he scored. A little deflection. Sitting very deep in defense, Dragons at the moment. And Gonasika very patient with their build-up.
Currently sitting on top with 17 points across the face of goal, off the pad of Hart. Well, another dangerous moment for the defence of the Dragons.
Ball played into the D, and that was Sunil again trying to just flick it past to his player.
Waller again goes down the outside. Siwatch, short pass from him. Waller again into the circle. Oh, what a deflection at the back post. And it is Tim Howard, the captain, who drifted forward, unmarked at the back post, makes it 3-1 to Gonasika.
Wow, what a goal. Class written all over. Finding his player unmarked. Set it up and just a touch pretty much behind David Hart. David Hart had absolutely no clue on that.
Well done, Tim Howard, captain for the night, goal scorer for the night, and may well, but you can't say that in this tournament, have scored the winner for Gonasika. So, well done. And we've continued the average of 4 goals a game.
Just what we were saying actually about beating David Hart in the goal. 2 of them off the deflection.
Oh, nice little skills from Morton. Morton going on his own, dinks it into the circle, trying to turn and get the shot. Played forward, it's going to break for Gonasika. Laid back again, Hart comes off his line, it's broken, and then there it is! Nikin Tamaya gets a 4th for Gonasika, and you would think that seals it now for the team in 7th place.
I just think that's hook, line and sinker. Dragon pretty much down and dusted. How much of a game was that? Pretty much toying with them, if I could say. 3-4 passes inside the striking circle with 4 defenders there, and Nikin Timaya slotting home.
Well, again, he's turning back the clock and showing he still has a little bit of class too. SV Sunil now just dinks it over the top to Struan Walker, brought it down on the reverse. Clever pass inside Janssen. That came up off the defender. SK Utapa, though, just a little bit too far ahead of Struan Walker. Dragons have got the ball and look to go on the attack. Craig did very well to get that behind him. Top of the circle, and Tom Craig pulls one back for the Dragons. Reverse stick, top of the circle. A wonderful strike from Tom Craig.
He's done that a couple of times in this tournament, has he not, Tom Craig? Just driving through as a striking circle, finding himself with a lot of area, and the moment he saw the top of the D, let fly with the tomahawk, and Ollie Payne will not be happy with that, right through his pads. He set himself up so beautifully.
Well, that man's happy, and it's very clear who he supports, and he's happy too. Dibsan Turki timed that tackle to perfection, and he needed to. Again, a sprint going right on the far side. Karti, he's got around the back, into the circle, lays it back, and wow, long corner.
Karti has some speed, does he not? Beautifully eliminated this defender on the goal line. Good defensive work. Gonasika still under pressure.
Here they come again along the baseline, laying it back. No one on that line, but the ball will come all the way through to Prithvi. Prithvi fires it in. Did that hit the foot of Tom Craig? Got a player down inside the D, though. One of the Gonasika players. Oh, it's Morton, I think.
Long ball into the striking circle. Just unable to trap it on the goal line.
Morton hobbling now. Amit Rohidis carries it forward, throws it to the air. Jumping up though was Waller. Waller brought it down. Plays it infield, it's back though with the Dragons now. Govers drills it to the back post, arriving but couldn't get there on time.
Great idea. Seeing the pass that was being set up, beautiful ball in, but just a little too late to get a touch on that.
And Payne is going to have to really sort out his marking of the players in front. There are two players alongside Ollie Payne on the goal line. Dragons need to get it in quickly. Played to Janssen, across the face of goal it goes, tried a shot, Payne saves again, and the ball breaks free, and the umpire says it's a free out to Gonasika.
They have referred it though. Desperate defensive work by Gonasika.
How many seconds I've not seen? Anand?
Yes.
Can you please check stick shielding, team referral by Tamil Nadu Dragons?
Okay, I will check.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And there's 1 second left. And they're looking for a stick tackle, aren't they, in there somewhere? I think this is a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I'm not sure I saw anything there. If at all the ball rolled on to the body of the Dragons player.
Yes.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. It's a defender body, sorry, attacker body, so it's a free hit out.
Free it out, attacker body.
Yes, a team lose their referee.
Okay. Guys, it was... he says it's a free it out. So, yeah.
So it's a free out to Gonasika, and they shake hands because with 1 second remaining, the who to goes has already gone. So a tough night for the Tamil Nadu Dragons as they go down to Team Gonasika. Draper and Janssen deep in conversation with their various thoughts. Tim Howard, well, he was on the scoreboard with the third goal for his team, wearing the captain's armband tonight. Manpreet, well, he spent the last 20 seconds on the sideline, but boy, did he have a big game. To me, him and Draper were outstanding, Sandy.
I thought Draper was pretty much all over the ground today, Ashley.
Paul Revington offering his commiserations to the Dragons. How much of a bearing will that have at the end of the fixtures as we decide who goes into which semi-finals? We'll have to wait and see, but Gonasika were victorious tonight and showed what they've been promising they could do all tournament. Sadly, just a little bit too late for them to crash the party. Take a look at the stats, 7 penalty corners to 3. Great opportunity, 18 circle penetrations each, but the key one are the goals. And the final score in this match was Tamil Nadu Dragons 2, Gonasika 4.